Hey all, welcome back to the latest podcast. I have Evaine here joining me this evening for our first one in 2026 together.
Hi everyone.
So I'm just going to start off with something I've been thinking about lately. Is sheep farming in crisis? And I know some might be listening going, God, no, not really. But forget about blue tongue for a minute. Blue tongue is something that the farmer's going to have to sort out, and the reality of it is they'll either make a absolute brilliant job of it or stones with one or the other. There will be no in between. But when you talk about farming, sheep farming in crisis, last January we had snow, hardship, and all of that weather. This year we have rain, rain, rain. Last year in January and February, the prices of sheep was magnificent. Whether it was in lambs, stores, fat lambs, cast joes, didn't matter. Lambs afoot, everything was making great money. This year, everything could be back up to €50 a head, handy. Myself and Evaine watched the sheep sale last week, and there was no crazy prices in it. Things did make good money, but there was nothing to shout about. And I suppose if you think of it that way, we're working as sheep farmers, probably working, I don't know how many hours a week you work, a lot. And if you're getting less for your product now at the start of the year, and the factories are trying to pull prices and all that, it's not looking good for 2026. Along adding to it the weather, extra inputs, every sheep farmer is getting a year older. There's not a huge demand for young lads getting into the sector. There might be a demand for kind of more smaller flocks coming into it, maybe, but from people I've been talking to, an awful lot of people have cut back down in recent years. So the part I don't understand is, if the supply is not there in the market, why hasn't the market gone up? To me, it doesn't make sense. And I do think that if we have a tough spring, in the sense of where you have a lot of dry weather and you no grass grow, and you have to feed extra meal then in the coming up into the start of summer, it's going to leave it a very tough year for the sheep farmer in 2026, because you've stock is under an awful lot of pressure at the moment. Like, we have only a handful of stock inside, and like, it's what's out, it's just saturated. They've no comfort, they've no peace of life. It doesn't matter what you give them, they're not happy. Like, they're just, the life has been washed out of them. And adding to the cost of probably having to redo a roadway this year, adding to the cost of having to fix up ground because you can't get the tractor to them. I just think 2026 is going to be a lot more challenging than what I probably would have envisaged at the start of November, December. Like, this weather front that we've had is just, it's phenomenal. And it affects everyone. Like, even Evaine there going out to check the sheep at night time, like, sure, she has to wrap up like an Eskimo.
So cold.
It's so cold and wet, like. So that's what I'm saying. Like, a sheep farming in crisis doesn't have to be the big major topics. It's just the small things, day to day, and back thing on the price, and supply and demand, and the outside factors that are affecting sheep farming. The lads that bought store lambs for 140, 150, and now 1st of February heading for, and you're selling them at 170, 180. Not really a viable prospect. Like, what's going to happen next year? Like, so just all those things is kind of been thinking about there for the last while, that it is kind of going to be a tough year for the sheep farmer. And I can rest assured there'll be nobody in the big groups shouting at the top table looking for support for the sheep farmers for the winter we've had. I don't think that's going to come, but they should be looking for something for the sheep farmers this year, because I just think that the winter we've had has been unbelievable on stock, and for people as well. Like, it's been a tough winter. So that's my little talk and rant over. So we're going to get Evaine now involved in it. So Evaine was helping me with the Yo's Lambing pre-Christmas. So
every day.
Most days. So if I was working, the way we do it is Evaine would check the hours at night time, or if I'm working during the day, she checked them in the morning. And I suppose, Evaine, we changed the shed there before the lambing a little bit, tweaked a few bits. Did they help you, or
Yeah, because one pen didn't, because I kind of had to get into the bale, like handler.
rack?
Yeah, rack, and I had to kind of look in there. That wasn't so easy, but everything else, like I could look in. There was only one pen that was a downfall.
And then we'd left the little pens in the big pen for Evaine, so at night time for your
That was
lambs,
handy. That was.
she just had to put her into the big pen. But last year on one of the podcasts, myself and Evaine talked about pet lambs. And Evaine's major plan was to get 10 pet lambs, wasn't it? Pet lambs, rear them on the buckets and on the bottle, and then to sell some and keep one maybe.
Keep 3 and sell the rest.
Yeah, but when I asked you this year,
yeah, that went out the window this year.
Why did it go out the window?
Because I was too busy with everything else.
Well, tell us what had you so busy?
I had to check all the other sheep anyways. I was busy with my own life, like boxing, rugby, football, school, exams, extra homework.
And then you
quality time to myself.
And then you
Christmas, holidays.
Yeah, but I'm talking about after Christmas.
After? Well, then, like.
And then when when Blossom arrived.
Blossom was the main one.
It took up a lot of time with you, didn't it?
A lot.
I think it was Blossom that put you off getting the pet lambs because of much work. No?
No. It was just like, I was not bothered.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Why would Blossom fuss me off?
Oh, I thought
she was the one that started me off.
Yeah.
Not the one that put me off.
So what you're telling me is you need friends for Blossom.
No, she already has 2 friends.
She's 2 friends. She had a third one, but unfortunately, third one being a pet lamb, didn't make it today. After a week, 10 days. So the lamb got
he had too much nuts.
He got a thing called pulpy kidney. Because he didn't drink fuel last night, and that meant he was full, and
because his belly was very big.
Yeah, so he got a thing called pulpy kidney. So we'll have to vac the lambs now when we finish recording this. So that should help with that. But that's the downside of pet lambs. You could start off around 10 and you could end up with 4, 8, or none. And that, unfortunately, is the downside of them.
Yeah.
So the lambing in general, we had about chicken nugget lambing, and that was a tough day with chicken nugget, wasn't it?
Yeah.
But it was your first time seeing cesarean.
And it was disgusting.
Well, I would have to say what you thought of the cesarean.
I couldn't get it out of my mind. It was that disgusting.
Yeah, that put you off being a vet, was it?
Yeah. I have been, for years since I was small, I wanted to be a vet. But ever since seeing that weird operation, it turned me off very, very easily.
Yeah, and I suppose when you see them things for the first time, I suppose if you've seen another 2 or 3 of them, you'd be alright.
No, I wouldn't want to see another 3 of them.
Really?
No, it's disgusting. And sometimes they don't make it.
Yeah, most of the time they don't make it.
Yeah.
You know, it's like cutting a big hole in your side, pulling something out. But no, but it's, I suppose, for me, I've seen a few of them down the years, and you're more used to it. But for a child, it can be quite
disgusting.
Quite a visual experience. And I suppose as parents, we don't always realise that the effect that them visual experiences have on the children. And I suppose we have to kind of take that into consideration too. It
had scarred me for life.
Yeah.
Yes.
Are you going to become a teacher now instead?
Yeah, definitely.
Become a teacher. Miss Healy.
Okay, come on.
Yeah, but the lambing itself though, what would have been your favourite thing with the lambing? Blossom. And what was, apart from chicken nuggets operation, what was the thing that you didn't like as much? What that held you back?
Just chicken nugget.
Just chicken nugget. Yeah. So as you said earlier, there you were busy with the boxing and the rugby and all that.
Yeah.
So if you had to pick between boxing, rugby, and Gaelic, what would you pick?
I've said this before. I can't answer that.
Yeah, but you'd have to. You had to pick one. You're number one.
Football.
Football.
Yeah.
You're number two.
Boxing.
Rugby. You're number three.
Football's only really because all my friends are there.
Yeah, well then, so take your friends out of it. What would be your number
Boxing.
one? Boxing would be number one?
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah.
Score me. Yeah. Okay, Taylor, eat your heart out.
Okay, so let's get back on.
But no, but it's important that that you say these things. That's the truth, like, because that's the first time I've ever heard you say that boxing's your favorite. Like,
you obviously don't listen much, do you?
I don't, because you always say football every time I ask you.
That's because my friends, but you never say, "Oh, take your friends out of it."
I just sit there now. So we've learned something new this evening. So we have.
Well, you have, not me.
So now that we're looking forward to the next lambing, so do you know?
Who said I am?
Well, we're not going to look backwards.
b-
So we're going to have the twins in the shed, and we'll have the singles in the fields, most of them, and we have Curly in the shed. And
I can't wait for Curly tonight.
But all the swale twins that have been in the shed, they'll all be quiet.
Yeah, I know.
So it'll be handy enough for you. So I'm going to stay in the field and mind the singles, and I'm going to leave you look after the shed. Why
do I get put to the more havoc ones?
Because there's only 70 in the shed, and then there's a lot more in the field. If you want to walk the fields, I can let you.
Yeah, I'll take the shed.
No, but that's the way. That's not quite the way we work. I'll be off, but when I'm in work, Evaine will check the shed and keep an eye on things. And then when Evaine gets her Easter holidays, then she will be helping me. And hopefully, I don't know when Easter is this year, but hopefully by then you'll have a batch lambed and you'll be fixing them up and getting them moved back to McLaughlin's and that one by that stage. Mm-hmm. And we still have 43 more to scan now in 2 weeks' time. So hopefully they'll be lambs. They won't be lambed in the middle of April onwards up to the end of April. So our lambing is a little bit longer this year. Look, sure, we just had to try and work something out and see how it goes. Hopefully with this weather that'll be in good condition coming up. You hope? I hope. So last year we done the shows, and do you remember any shows that you might want to go back to this year? Tullamore? Yeah, sorry, yeah. Tullamore, Dundalk. And there's another one, but I forget the name. The one down the west? Manor. Yeah. Yeah, really good day in Manor, didn't we? Yeah. And but Tullamore has always been my favourite. Why? Because one day was my birthday. Yeah. And that was when I had Elsa and you won? Yeah. I have loads of rosettes. It's great. My box is overflowing. Yeah, the rosettes are nice, and it's nice to have them. And they're a great memento to have for the next generation, whenever your next generation comes along. People say, look, these are what me and Dad want. What? It's up to you. Me? I've won. Yeah, but there's my ones in it too. No, you took your ones. No, I gave them all to you. No. Why'd you give them all to me? Because what am I going to do with them? Oh my god. Oh, and also another reason why Tullamore is my favourite, I got champion in it, so. You just said that. No, I didn't. I said I got rosettes and it was my birthday. But it is, what you call it, is like the ploughing we went with 1 year, and that's totally different, isn't it? But you did like to walk around and seeing all the different stalls. Yeah, I like
They're totally different. You meant sheep, didn't
I
you?
know, yeah, it's conversation.
Yeah, I like the ploughing, and also what was that really big one that we went to last year? I saw Francis.
Oh, I have no idea.
There's another one as well that I really like, but I forget the name. So yeah.
Wow, I don't remember.
Neither do I.
Yeah, we didn't go to huge amounts last year. And I suppose this year it'll depend on when I'm working, what ones we go to. But then, if depends if there's blue tongue on or not, whether the stock will be in it or not.
Yeah.
That would be an issue too.
Well, that depends how long blue tongue lasts.
Yeah, and what
What
restrictions?
exactly is blue tongue? Do you used to get blue tongues?
No, it's an infection on their tongue, and midges, little flies, they spread it from sheep to sheep or cattle to sheep.
Ugh.
Yeah, so they just give you a little injection there, and that's how it spreads.
Disgusting.
Yeah. So
I thought blue tongue was just like the tongue went blue.
no, unfortunately not.
Yeah.
That would be too simple.
Yeah, I gathered that.
Yeah. So, folks, that's us for this evening. It's just kind of a little introductory chat for the start of the year for the two of us. Getting back into it. The podcast will be out every 2 weeks. As I say, thanks to everyone who has listened to them and watched them. It's very important and nice that you do. In the next podcast, we'll have a few different topics, and we'll chat very soon to you all. And thank you all very much.
Thank you. Bye.